Picture this. Golden beaches kissed by endless waves, forests so tall they seem to tickle the heavens, and bustling cities brimming with culture, history, and just the right amount of quirky charm. The West Coast USA isn't just a destination, it's a collection of unforgettable stories waiting to be written. So grab your sunglasses and sense of adventure, you're in for a treat. Today we're diving into the wonders of the West Coast. From jaw-dropping landmarks to little-known gems, like a secret beach that'll make your Instagram pop, this guide has it all. Plus, stay with us until the end to discover a destination so unique you'll wonder why it's not on every travel list. Let's roll! Did you know the West Coast isn't just about dreamy sunsets and movie stars? There's so much more to it, and we're spilling the tea, and maybe a little coffee, on the lesser-known side of this iconic region. Let's kick things off with a tall tale that's completely true. Northern California's redwoods. Northern California's redwoods aren't just tall, they're skyscraper-level giants reaching up to 379 feet. Fun fact, one of them, named Hyperion, is so protected its exact location is a secret to keep it safe from too much foot traffic. Now that's exclusive. Starbucks. In Seattle, the birthplace of Starbucks, coffee isn't just a drink, it's practically a religion. But did you know there's a coffee crawl that takes you beyond the green mermaid logo? Hidden cafes with secret brews and latte art competitions are a thing here. Who knew coffee could be so competitive? Mount St. Helens. Speaking of dramatic, Mount St. Helens erupted in 1980, leaving behind a landscape that looks like it's straight out of a post-apocalyptic movie. Visitors today can hike through trails that feel eerily quiet, as if the land is still catching its breath. And then there's the Hollywood sign. What many don't realize is that it's a bit of a phoenix. It's been rebuilt multiple times and even saved by celebrities like Hugh Hefner. Bet you'll look at it differently now. Southern California, where laid-back beach vibes meet the hustle of city life. Let's dive into the sunniest side of the West Coast. San Diego. Welcome to San Diego, where the weather is so perfect you'll think Mother Nature is showing off. Start your day at Balboa Park, a 1,200-acre wonderland of museums, gardens, and, for the animal lovers, the San Diego Zoo. The zoo is so expansive, you might want to bring your Fitbit to track all those steps. Craving ocean vibes? La Jolla Cove is your next stop. Picture turquoise waters teeming with colorful fish, and sea lions lounging like they own the place. Pro tip, they do. Watch them from a distance unless you're into fishy selfies. History buffs, don't skip the USS Midway Museum. Climbing aboard this retired aircraft carrier is like stepping into a floating time capsule. Plus, who doesn't want to pretend they're Tom Cruise in Top Gun for a day? Los Angeles. Next we hit LA, the city where dreams are made and traffic jams are legendary. First up, Griffith Observatory. Perched high above the city, it offers breathtaking views and a killer Instagram spot with the Hollywood sign in the background. Inside, the planetarium will make you feel like an astronaut, minus the zero gravity. Take a stroll down the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but here's a fun twist. Play a game of Guess the Star as you walk. Did you know there's even a star for Mickey Mouse? Who says Hollywood is just for humans? For some bohemian flair, Venice Beach is a must. Street performers, quirky shops, and Muscle Beach, where bodybuilders flex like they're in an 80s montage, make it a feast for the senses. And don't leave without a souvenir from one of the funky art stalls, Joshua Tree. Finally, swap the city buzz for the otherworldly calm of Joshua Tree. Imagine a desert where the trees look like they're waving hello with their spiky arms. These trees aren't even trees at all, they're yuccas. Bet you didn't see that one coming. One hidden gem here is Barker Dam. A peaceful oasis where the reflection of the rocks in the water is so clear it feels like stepping into a painting. And for adventurers, the Jumbo Rocks area offers surreal landscapes that look like a giant's playground. Who needs Mars when you've got this? Big Sur. Prepare to have your breath taken away by Big Sur, a 90-mile stretch of pure coastal magic. Imagine dramatic cliffs plunging into turquoise waters, with waves crashing so loud they drown out your thoughts. It's a place where nature flexes its artistic muscles. Start with the iconic Bixby Creek Bridge. This architectural marvel not only connects two cliffs but also serves as the ultimate photo op. Fun fact, it's been featured in countless car commercials, and for good reason, it's a stunner. Don't miss McWay Falls, an 80-foot waterfall that flows directly onto the beach below. It's like Mother Nature decided to show off her flair for the dramatic. Though you can't access the beach, the view from the trail is more than enough to make your heart skip a beat. For a more intimate experience, Garrapatta State Park offers hidden trails winding through coastal bluffs and redwood groves. In spring, wildflowers blanket the area, turning it into a photographer's dream. Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara, the American Riviera. This coastal gem combines Mediterranean vibes with California cool. Stroll along Stearns Wharf, the oldest working wharf in California, where you can enjoy fresh seafood while watching the waves roll in. Take a detour to the Santa Barbara Mission, known as the Queen of the Missions. Its stunning architecture and lush gardens are a window into California's Spanish heritage. Wine lovers, rejoice! Santa Barbara's wine country is just a short drive away. Sip on world-class Pinot Noir while soaking in views of rolling vineyards and the sparkling Pacific Ocean. San Francisco. Welcome to San Francisco, where the fog has its own personality and the hills double as a workout. Start your adventure with a stroll across the Golden Gate Bridge. Painted in international orange, this engineering marvel is both a gateway and a showstopper. Pro tip, walk it at sunrise for fewer crowds and magical views. Next, take a ferry to Alcatraz Island. Once home to infamous criminals like Al Capone, this historic prison now offers tours that are equal parts eerie and fascinating. The audio guide, narrated by former inmates and guards, will send chills down your spine. For a splash of color, head to the Painted Ladies. These iconic Victorian houses are a rainbow of charm set against the city's modern skyline. Fun fact, they're also known as Postcard Row for a reason. Step into a world of giants at Redwood National and State Parks. These ancient trees, some over 2,000 years old, create a canopy so dense it feels like stepping into another era. For a magical experience, visit Fern Canyon, a lush green corridor so surreal it was featured in Jurassic Park 2. Tahoe. End your Northern California journey at Lake Tahoe, where crystal clear waters meet alpine peaks. Did you know that Tahoe is home to an ancient underwater forest? Submerged for thousands of years, the trees remain perfectly preserved in the icy depths, adding an air of mystery to this alpine gem. Emerald Bay is a must-see, with its jewel-toned waters and the historic Vikings home mansion. Don't miss Fanette Island, home to a charming stone tea house built in the 1920s. It's the perfect spot for a quick kayak trip and a slice of history. Whether you're kayaking in summer or skiing in winter, Tahoe is a year-round playground. Oregon. Prepare to be awestruck by Crater Lake National Park in Oregon. Lake Crater was formed over 7,700 years ago after the eruption of Mount Mazama. This lake is the deepest in the United States, plunging to a staggering 1,943 feet. The water's vibrant blue hue is so mesmerizing, it almost feels otherworldly. A must-see highlight is Wizard Island, a cinder cone that rises dramatically from the lake's surface. Visitors can take a boat tour to the island and even hike to its summit for jaw-dropping panoramic views. Head north to Cannon Beach, Oregon, where the iconic Haystack Rock steals the show. Rising 235 feet from the shoreline, this natural wonder is surrounded by tide pools teeming with marine life. During spring and summer, you might even spot puffins nesting here, adding to the beach's charm. The nearby town boasts a thriving art scene, with galleries and shops that capture the area's creative spirit. Washington. In Washington, Olympic National Park is a natural wonderland that offers a little bit of everything. Lush rainforests, rugged coastlines, and snow-capped peaks. The Hoh Rainforest is like stepping into a fairy tale, with moss-draped trees and an emerald glow. On the coast, Rialto Beach features dramatic sea stacks and powerful waves. And for mountain lovers, Hurricane Ridge provides breathtaking alpine vistas and hiking trails. Conclude your Pacific Northwest journey in Seattle, the Emerald City. Seattle. Start at the iconic Space Needle, where sweeping views of the city and surrounding mountains await. Pike Place Market is a sensory delight, offering fresh seafood, local crafts, and the famous fish-throwing spectacle. For something truly unique, visit the Chihuly Garden and Glass exhibit, a kaleidoscope of vibrant blown glass art that will leave you spellbound. For the adventurous traveler, the West Coast is a treasure chest, brimming with hidden gems and unique experiences that most tourists miss. Let's dive into the lesser-known marvels that will make your journey truly one of a kind. Mendocino. Nestled along Northern California's rugged coastline is Mendocino. Mendocino is a dream for lovers of quaint charm and natural beauty. Imagine this: picturesque cottages set against dramatic cliffs with the Pacific Ocean endlessly stretching beyond. Stroll through the Mendocino Headlands State Park, where hiking trails wind through wildflower-studded meadows and offer breathtaking views of the sea. Art enthusiasts will adore the Mendocino Art Center, a hub for local artists showcasing ceramics, paintings, and sculptures inspired by the region's natural beauty. For a quirky twist, explore the pygmy forest in Van Dam State Park, where miniature trees grow stunted due to poor soil conditions. It's like stepping into a bonsai garden created by Mother Nature. If solitude and untouched beauty are what you seek, the Lost Coast is calling. This remote stretch of coastline in Northern California is accessible only by rugged trails or winding roads, making it a haven for those craving adventure. The black sand beaches of Shelter Cove are otherworldly, with crashing waves providing a soundtrack to your exploration. For an immersive experience, hike the Lost Coast Trail, a challenging but rewarding journey through one of California's most pristine landscapes. Keep an eye out for seals, sea lions, and even the occasional whale breaching offshore. Bodie. Step back in time with a visit to Bodie, a perfectly preserved ghost town frozen in the Gold Rush era. Located in the high desert of the Eastern Sierra, this once thriving mining town is now a state historic park. Wander through streets lined with weathered wooden buildings, peek into abandoned homes still furnished with 19th century relics, and imagine the stories of fortune and despair that unfolded here. At night, the lack of light pollution makes Bodie a spectacular spot for stargazing. Just try not to spook yourself with tales of ghostly encounters. Journey to the northwesternmost point of the contiguous United States at Cape Flattery, Washington. This remote and windswept location offers dramatic cliffs, sea caves, and panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean. A short hike through lush coastal forests leads to observation decks where you might spot puffins, sea otters, or even migrating whales. The Painted Hills in eastern Oregon is a true hidden gem. Looks like they belong on another planet. These rolling hills, striped in shades of red, yellow, and black, are the result of ancient volcanic ash layers. Walk the short trails that weave through this surreal landscape and marvel at nature's artistry. For a desert adventure, head to Anza Borrego, California's largest state park. Hidden within its vast expanse are surreal sculptures scattered across the desert, known as the Goleta Meadows Estate. From towering dinosaurs to mythical creatures, these metal sculptures make for an unforgettable treasure hunt. Visit during spring to witness a spectacular wildflower bloom that turns the arid landscape into a colorful tapestry. Oregon coast. Next is Depot Bay. Known as the whale-watching capital of the Oregon coast, Depot Bay offers year-round opportunities to see these majestic creatures up close. Take a chartered boat tour or simply watch from the shore as gray whales breach and spout just offshore. The town's small harbor is also a charming spot to enjoy fresh seafood and local hospitality. These hidden gems are the real Florida, the one locals treasure. Sure, the theme parks and famous beaches are fun, but these spots? These places are where the magic happens, where memories are made, where Florida shows you her true self. To know more about these hidden gems, watch the video popping up on your screen right now. I'll also put a link in the description below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Until next time, safe travels.